we're back here for our next math lesson. We are going to be doing lesson 7.4. So unit 7, lesson 4. Let's read the goal together. And I can solve. Ready? I can solve word problems involving liquid volumes or masses using the 4 operations. So we're going to be solving word problems that have to do with masses, or well, masses and volumes, but volumes meaning like the amount of space something takes up. That's like for liquids. And then masses, that's the amount of stuff in something. And we're going to get to, basically just get to do some fun word problems today. I'm going to start by reading all of the word problems to you first. I'll have you go solve, and we'll come back and check them. So, start at the top here. In the orange, it says make sense of problems using, or problems about liquid volume. So these are all about liquid volume. Solve, use drawings if you need to. But for all of these, I want to see, I want an equation and then some kind of drawing. And you can either use like a picture model, you can use just all the equations, but you're going to definitely need to see some kind of work. But number 1 here says, Fran works in a science lab. She pours 80 milliliters of liquid into each 4 test tubes. How many milliliters of liquid does Fran pour into the test tubes altogether? So for this first one, I'm thinking, okay, well, so she pours 80 milliliters of liquid into each of 4 test tubes. Well, the word each definitely means multiplication. So I'm just going to draw a picture. If I imagine that each of these test tubes, she pours in 80 milliliters. 80 milliliters in there, 80 milliliters in there, 80 milliliters in there, and 80 milliliters in there. Oh, well, this is multiplication. So for this first one, I'm going to be doing 80 times 4 equals, and know that 8 times 4 is 32, and then add the 0, so 320 milliliters. And this is an example of what you can do for this today. Okay, so I'm just going to read the rest of these, and then you'll solve, and we'll come back. Number 2. Nicholas wants to buy a bottle of shampoo. A large bottle has 375 milliliters of shampoo, and a small bottle has 250 milliliters of shampoo. How many more, remember how many more means, milliliters of shampoo is in the larger bottle? Okay? Allison uses 2 containers of water to fill her aquarium. She uses a container filled with 18 liters of water and another with 12 liters of water. What is the total liquid volume of the aquarium? The coffee shop made 28 liters of hot chocolate. If the same amount is poured into 4 different containers, how many liters of hot chocolate are in each container? Okay? The recipe calls for 50 milliliters of milk. Eva has a spoon that holds 10 milliliters. How many times will Eva need to fill the spoon to follow the recipe? Okay, all right. I will see you back here. Oh, you know what? One thing I almost forgot. We are doing page 449 and page 450 today. So if you have not gotten those off of Schoology, make sure to get them off of Schoology and then send them to Notability. And then I will see you back.